Good night. Welcome to Meditation App Space. My name is Luna, and tonight I will be sharing with you a restorative yoga practice, nightly stretch. So, all you're going to be needing for this session is body length space, your yoga mat, and just comfortable clothes. Set the mood, whatever you're feeling like. If you want to light up some candles, use some essential oils. Go ahead and start keeping that handy. We might need a bolster or like a little um, pillow or something for at the end of the class. So I'll just keep this one next to me. But other than that, all you're going to be needing is your mat. So we're going to get started in a comfortable seated position. Start by closing your eyes. Feeling your eyelids really heavy, letting the hands rest on your lap. Observe your breath. The sensations as it comes in through your nose, down your throat. Feeling your lungs with oxygen. Observe the temperature of the air coming in through your nose. Observe as it comes out of your nostrils. I'm going to start by doing a scan through our body. So you're going to go ahead and start all the way from the tip of the toes. Scanning it through, noticing how, becoming aware of how it feels, how your toes feels, if there's any resistance, any tension there, just observe it. Start going all the way up towards your feet, your ankles, your cuffs, your shins, your knees, hamstrings, quads, your hip flexors, your glutes, your lower back, your stomach, your core, upper back, your chest, your shoulders, biceps, triceps, fingers, your hands. Trying to release any tension through your breath. Your wrists, your trapeze, your neck, your ears, your skull, your head, even your face, your tongue perhaps. Very slowly, just becoming aware, start to open up your eyes. Hello, Megan. How are you? Good night. Start opening up your eyes. And we're going to start rolling the neck towards one side and to the other side, just doing half circles, lengthening through the spine. Observing if there is any tension. In my case, all the time, Fridays, I don't know if this happens to you, but for me, Friday nights, I have a lot of tension, especially in the neck area and the upper back. A fun fact about myself, besides teaching yoga, I'm also a rock climber. And so I train a lot during the weekdays. And by the end of the week, now let's say yes and say no with the neck. By the end of the week, my muscles like love this session. Friday night session for stretching and doing some restorative to end the day. So you're going to say no looking above one shoulder and above the other shoulder. I'm just going to make myself a little bit farther away from you. So now we're going to do basically, I really love this stretch and we're going to do it with one leg in front and then the other one. I'm going to switch sides. So bring your hands forward, slide them forward. And my hands are cut here, but I'm sliding forward only. And bring your forehead towards the ground. Finding a nice stretch for your upper back. And in this session, we're going to try and stretch. Go ahead and stretch all of our body. We're going to stretch back, sides of the body. We're going to stretch a little bit the hamstrings, quads. We're going to also stretch the core, shoulders, and walk your hands towards the right side. And I really love this stretch. So when we're on the right side, you're going to notice that maybe your shoulder tries to open up, but try to keep your shoulder squared. Now, bring the palm of the left hand on top of the right one and bring your forehead towards the ground. Keep squaring your shoulders. You'll feel it on the side of your body. Keep rooting your sits bones towards the ground. As you inhale, lift your head up. Walk your hands now. Hello, Corinne. How are you? Good night. So lovely to have both of you here. Bring the left hand towards the left side. Right hand right on top of the right hand right on top of the left hand. Keep squaring your shoulders. Bringing back your hands towards center, towards your back, and now switch your feet. So if you had the right one in front, bring it back, left one up front. And as you exhale, forward fold. Once again, bringing your forehead towards the ground. And notice the difference between one thigh and the other one. Almost all the time, there's one where we tend to hold more tension than the other. So just notice it. And it is said that in our hips, in the hip area, we hold a lot of emotions as well. So try to see if you can release through your breath, if you can release through your exhale. And walk your hands back towards your feet. Shalom. All right. Now we're gonna stretch a little bit. I'm gonna start by stretching out the shoulder area. So first of all, very simple one. Just now that we're in a seated position, comfortable seated position, we're gonna bring the right hand, right arm, straight elbow, right in front of your chest, and with your left arm right above, a little bit below your wrist or your forearm, start bringing your shoulder forward towards your chest. Keep lengthening through your spine. It's a very easy and simple stretch, but it's really good for the shoulders. and release, and out to the other side. Just notice where there's any maybe resistance or also soreness. And release, roll the shoulders towards the ears and back and up front. Right, and we're gonna go onto tabletop position. As we're gonna go, well, actually, we're gonna go also through a couple of rounds of cat cow. What is a session without a cat cow, right? All right, so we're gonna go here, but first we're gonna do a little massage to or the crown of our head. So you can bend your elbows by bringing your crown of your head towards the ground, making touch with it. And from here, start rolling forward, giving weight to the crown of your head. Just noticing the sensation. It's very intuitive. There's no right or wrong way to move here. You want to go through your forehead, to one side, just whatever feels nice, whatever your body's asking for you to do. The pace that you're moving, maybe you wanna stay a little bit longer in a certain point. Coming up front, and I want to share with you tonight. This is the only thing that we might be using with strength tonight. So what we're gonna do basically is we're gonna do weights with our spine, but we're gonna go from um cat pose. Cat pose, bringing the hips towards the heels, and then from there rolling towards upward facing dog and back again to cat pose and um, upward facing dog, and then to the other side, cat pose. So we're gonna do it both ways. So I'll kind of like guide you around. You can follow along and then find your own pace. So what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna be like 5 of them we're gonna be doing for each side. So as you exhale, round your spine, bringing the hips towards the heels, bringing the elbows towards the ground, sliding forward into upward facing dog, and rounding the spine, looking towards your navel, bringing the hips towards the heels, rolling up to upward facing dog, cat pose. Those are 2. I'm going to go for 3. 4. And 5. And now to the other side. So we're going to go from child's pose to cat pose to upward facing dog. So we're down child's pose, upward facing dog, and child's pose. One more. And we're gonna rest here in child's pose. So you can either slide your hands forward or just relax your shoulders by bringing your hands close to your feet. Take a deep inhale through the nose and release through your mouth. Let it go. One more time. As you inhale, come back up. Gonna stretch a little bit the hip flexors. So for this, we're gonna bring your knees together. We're gonna, if it's possible, to bring, so separating your feet first of all, in order for your hips to rest and touch the ground, your sit bones. If this doesn't happen, you can bring the bolster or the pillow and just like put it in between your legs, and you can sit there and start walking your hands back. So we don't need to go all the way down to the forearms. What we really are looking for is like for the stretch of the quads and the hip flexors. So try to engage very softly, very natural, your core, keeping your belly button in. So this doesn't happen. Like your back's not arched, but rather engage the core. So shorten the space in between your rib cage and your hip bone. So here would be more space. Try to shorten that space, right? Lift the hips off the ground. And then you feel it really nice to stretch on your quads. I'm going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Back to child's pose. Bring your forehead towards the ground. I'm going to go really fast for a downward facing dog. So you can come to plank pose, and from plank pose, lift your hips forward up towards the sky, bringing the forehead closer towards the ground. If it's possible, if it's not possible to bring your heels towards the ground and your heels are lifted, that's okay. You can either even bend your knees a little bit, but try to keep your back straight as possible. Once this happens, you can start very slowly within each exhale by extending the knees. Feel a nice stretch in the back part of your legs, your hamstrings, your calves. Maybe you want to bend one knee and then the other knee, taking your downward facing dog for a walk. Saying yes with your head, saying no. Very slowly start walking your feet all the way until you sit down. Notice the sensations in your breath. So lengthen your spine. And once you've centered yourself, then go. And we're going to bend one knee. So we're going to bend the left knee closer towards the right one, next to the right one. And we're going to forward fold here. So as you inhale, lift your arms up, lengthen through your spine. And now as you exhale, forward fold, try to catch your feet. Try to keep lengthening through your spine. So if this is happening, try to grab a towel, something, your strap, if you have a strap, and just like put it right underneath your toes. Extend through your back and then start walking your hands forward all the way until you can catch your feet your foot as much as you can, right? And if not, it is okay. Maybe you can also like catch right underneath your knee and forward fold. Keep flexing your right foot in order for that hamstring to feel that stretch. We're gonna hold it here for a while. So we're gonna start counting for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And inhale, lift your head up. Now, open up your left knee towards one side. And as you exhale, you're going to try to hug with your right hand your left. I'm sorry, I'm all confused right now with the right left. But with your right hand, you're going to try and hug the left side of your hip. And as you inhale, extend your left arm and try to catch your toes. Keep opening up from your heart space. So really nice stretch also for this side of your body, for your quad, for your hamstring. Look up towards the sky. And back to center. Walk your hands. Extend the left leg. Notice the difference from one side and the other. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to turn around so I don't give you the back when I do the other side. So keep lengthening through your spine. Now, bring the right knee closer to your chest. Bring the right knee right next to the left knee. Keep flexing the left foot as you inhale, lengthen through your spine, bringing your arms up. And as you exhale, forward fold. As you're going to reach for something that's really far away from you. Same thing that we did on the other side. If you need the strap, go ahead and use your strap, towel, whatever you have handy. And there's always one side that you'll feel a little bit more tense. In my case, like this side for me, I feel more resistant on my hamstring and also on my back. So it is, just notice that as well. Keep breathing. And as you inhale, come back up. You know where we're going. You're going to open up your right knee towards one side. And now as you inhale, bring the left arm and hug your left hip. And with your right arm, reach for something that's really far away from you and try to reach for your left toe with your right hand. Getting a nice stretch with your under the right side of your body. And as you inhale, come all the way back up. Noticing the difference of one side and the other side. Bringing your feet together. ¿Qué pasó, papita? Entonces, aquí. Eso. All right. Now, I really love this stretch that I'm going to share with you. And it's really good stretch for your upper back. So you're going to bring the right hand. Just bring it to the arch of your right foot. And to the in part, right? All right. And so from here, think about cat pose. So instead of lengthening through your spine, round your spine with your spine rounded. Extend, push with your knee and your foot, your right hand away from you, separating the shoulder blades, and you'll feel a very nice stretch on the upper back. We're going to hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, One, and release. And to the other side. So now bring the left hand towards your left foot and push forward, rounding your spine, feeling the sensation, your shoulder in between your shoulder blades, your upper back. And come back to center. Notice the sensation. Maybe you feel a little bit more loose, your shoulder blades, your back. And we're gonna go into Pigeon's pose. So coming into downward facing dog. We're gonna lift off the ground the right foot, the left foot, no, right one. And bring the right knee towards your right wrist, right foot towards your left wrist, and start sliding the left foot backwards. So very strong line of energy through your left leg, lengthening through your spine. Notice already maybe the sensation on your hips, your hip flexors, your thighs, your glutes. If it's needed and this happens, that your sit bones cannot make contact with the ground, you just need to bring a towel or a blanket, a pillow underneath your sit bones. Now from here, start walking your hands forward, sliding your hands forwards all the way until you bring your forehead towards the ground. If it feels more comfortable to keep your hands, just to keep one on top of the other and just do like a little pillow with your hands for your forehead for it to rest, you can go ahead and try like that as well. As you inhale, lift your head up, pushing the ground away from you. You're going to transfer the weight onto the right sit bones and bring your left foot right in front of your right knee. So from here, you're going to inhale and lift the right arm up. And as you exhale, I'm going to give two options here. So one option would be to just hug your knee. Plug the palm of the left hand towards the ground, lengthen through your spine. And another option would be to bring your right elbow right outside of your left knee, plugging back in the palm of the left hand and looking above your left shoulder. Just feeling that nice stretch. The area of your glute, your thigh, your back. And release. And now we're going to go to the other side. So once again, downward facing dog. As you exhale, extend the left knee up towards the sky. And bringing the left knee towards the left hand, right foot towards the right hand, extending the right leg behind you, feeling that line, energy throughout the right leg, lengthening through your spine. And as you exhale, very slowly start walking your hands forward all the way. Once again, optional. It really feels nice for me tonight to do like a pillow with my hands. So I'm doing this. Bring your forehead towards your hands. And let go, release. Try within each exhale, surrender to let go. As you inhale, push the ground away from you. Bring your hands closer towards your feet and shift the weight towards the left sit bones and bring the right foot right in front of the left knee. Now, optional, hug your right knee. I'm just gonna face a little bit forward. Hug your right knee with your left hand and plugging back behind your back, the palm of the right hand, looking above your right shoulder. Option number 2 is to first find the space, lengthen through your spine, and then bring the left elbow outside of the right knee and look above your right shoulder. Keep breathing, feeling that nice stretch on your back, that nice squeeze for your spine as well. And as you exhale, come back to center. And we're gonna go all the way down to the back, hugging the knees towards the chest, rolling towards one side and to the other side. And if you have the pillow, I'm gonna do maybe this Shavasana assisted. So I'm just gonna come a little bit forward. So basically what we're gonna do, I don't know if yes, go perfectly, all right? So basically what we're gonna do in this posture, try not to look to the sides, just keep facing up towards the sky, listen to my voice. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be lifting the hips off the ground and bringing the feet towards the ground. Interlacing the fingers behind your back, extending the elbows. And we're gonna hold it there. It's a very nice stretch for the back. If you don't need the pillow, you can do it without the bolster or the pillow as well. It feels very nice. Very nice stretch for the back. And bring the knees towards your ears. and release. Follow the knees towards your chest. And roll towards one side and the other side, giving a nice massage to your lower back. Extend your arms, line with your shoulders, and let your knees sink in towards the left side as you look above your left shoulder. Your right shoulder, I'm sorry. As you inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale towards the other side, keeping one knee right above the other one, looking above your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. And this time we're going to bring the left foot right underneath the right knee. The right foot right underneath the left knee. And bring closer towards your chest your right foot and right knee. Exhale, extend, and we're going to switch sides. We're bringing the left foot towards underneath the left knee and bringing closer towards your chest, both of your legs. Feeling the stretch on the outer part of your glute. Trying to let go of any resistance through your breath. And do whatever stretch you need before going to Shavasana. And today I will give you an option to bring the bolster or the pillow and put it right underneath your knees for Shavasana. So right underneath your knees, open up your feet mat width apart. And just relax there, bringing maybe one hand towards the belly and the other one towards your heart space. Or maybe you just want to rest and let your hands face towards the sky. Just closing your eyes. Just being here in silence for a while, for a few minutes, listening to your breath, connecting with yourself, absorbing the benefits from stretching, from the practice. Let the tongue float inside your mouth. Your eyelids are really heavy. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let it go. Start moving your toes very slowly, your fingers. Perhaps maybe you want to stay here for a little bit longer. Feel free to do so if you like, just making this practice your own. And if not, you can follow along with me, moving your legs, your arms, your wrists, your ankles, your knees, and bringing the knees closer towards your chest, sinking into whichever side your body prefers to. Could be towards the left side or towards the right side. And very slowly start coming back up all the way until you come into a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice your breath. Become aware of it. The palms of your hands rest on top of your knees. Notice if something changed from when you first stepped into the mat up until this moment, without judging, just noticing it. Becoming aware how magical being you are. Feeling grateful with yourself for have given yourself this time, this space, for your mental health, for your well-being, to disconnect and reconnect to all that you are. And you have time for the body to move, to celebrate your body, celebrate your life, celebrate almost the end of this week. And as you inhale, bring the palms of your hands above your head to meet towards your third eye, and towards your lips, and towards your heart space. The love enlighten me recognizes and sees the love enlighten you. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for have joined me tonight. Gracias, Corinne. Gracias a ti. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you have a very relaxed night and a very restful sleep as well. And see you next time. Until then, namaste. Bye.